Hello there. Hello, hello. How was your day? My day was good. How was your day today? Hello. How... You know what pisses me off? To watch the Leafs game, I have to get Sportsnet. I have TSM, but it's on Sportsnet. Are you kidding me? I don't have sports.
Colombo! Look at Lucky! Right off the hop, Colombo! Holy
Shit! Christine, thank you. Holy fuck. What a way to start. Judas, Priest, Candace with the claw machine as well. Candace, thank you. Holy. Much love. Much love. Jeez! Kathy, hello. Alright, I gotta make an account here. Was that an ice cream sundae? What? Was what an ice cream sundae? Oh, Gretchen sent a sausage as well. Gretchen, thank you. Beth with the claw machine. Thank you, Beth. Much love. Oh, 2 of them. 2 claw machines from Beth. I appreciate that. Thank you. Good morning. We still have the gifts. Oh, they are the same. Kathy with the claw machine as well. Kathy, thank you. Much love. And Jill. Much love, ladies. Much love. Okay, hold on 1 second. Email for a code. Email for a code. Hola. He's kitten soup.
Yeah.
Oh, he is kitten soup. Little T, hey there. Hello. Christine with the arcade game, Colombo. Much love. Thank you. Okay, subscribe now. We gotta do it. It's fine though. Beth, it was good. It was good. The fuck? What is going on? Help. I just want to watch the game, man. Just want to watch the game. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Un momento, por favor. Un momento. Johnny boy. What's going on, Johnny boy? What's up? Came on for that. Oh, there we go. Oh no, come on, just as we put it on, are you shitting me? It's bullshit.
Earlier in this game, trying to take it himself to curl around. There's a long skate for Nick Robertson, but
just as we put the game on.
You know, again, that mindset of getting the puck to the net, locked on
Jinxed it, I know.
Ottawa gets control, and instead of trying to take it himself, he puts it between and right off the left skate.
Beth, thank you for the claw machine. Much
get
love,
into
Beth.
these tight areas,
Much
you never know
love.
exactly what's going to happen. We've seen 2 own goals now.
Rain, hello there.
Jensen,
Hello. How is everybody's Tuesday today? Candace, thank you for the puppy kiss. Thank you very much. How is everybody's day today? Rachel with the roses. Much love, Rachel. Rachel Smith. Rachel Smith. Better than my Monday. One quick. Kathy with the claw machine as well. Kathy, thank you. Thank you. Spring cleaning. You have to set a goal? What do you mean?
Stormed back in, a pair of points in the game for John Tavares. Pass intended for Nylander, broken up by Sanderson. Here's Zubahan, Ridley Gregg loose on the left wing.
You can't see the goal?
Batherson let it go.
No gift goal showing. I still have it as the 30 claw machines from when we were in North Carolina.
It's still in the zone. Drake fencing with Riley.
You can see it. Rain, thank you for the wishing cake. Thank you. You see it? Yeah, just the claw machines. Jody, thank you for the claw machine. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. Holy shit. They're getting outshot 22 to 10. Judas. Getting peppered here.
Against Ottawa, it's the funniest hour of this election, and that's saying something.
Mine didn't show one night last week. Candace, thank you very much. Much love, Candace. Much love.
The way the second period was going, there was no real stuck in their own zone for the Maple Leafs. The Sens didn't get that constant pressure. But
Chill.
now all of a sudden you get a power play.
Gracias, Chill. Gracias. You see on your iPad, not the phone. Interesting. Christine, thank you as well. Much love, ladies. Much love. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get a goal here.
Back it comes to Tanev. Looks for Matthews. Swings it across. That bounced off. Nice. And quick slide by McCabe. Myers in the corner.
Good evening.
Cycling for Nyes.
Going to watch the league.
Battling there with
Nice.
Jensen, around for McCabe
At,
left side. Leafs trying to push
T-sides?
back here. Matthews to Nyes. Making a move on Jensen. Hits the back of the net with a centering pass. McCabe in some trouble. And able to swipe it back
That was
off
placed.
Amadio Smith.
Nice.
But it looked like Amadio might
That's pretty
be away.
sweet.
Still might be. And Matthews
Be a good
back
time.
to knock it down and on top of the puck. Strong play by Matthews. And they kick it loose for McCabe. Nathan Powell back in his own zone. Here's the Ottawa goal scorer, Kachuk.
Candace, you bet. You bet I did. It was very nice.
Here's Nathan Powell right on.
Like, the bed was comfy in North Carolina. It was just, it was very small for me.
Cycle back behind the net
But that's
for
alright.
Kachuk.
I slept alright while I was
Back to
there.
Stutzla.
But it's always nice
Zoom. Zoom can't
having,
take that pass. Nylander trying to come up with it.
having your own bed.
And now it's fired in front of the net. Tanev.
Sure the invite is there. Alright. I'll shoot you guys a message afterwards. Let's see what's up.
Turned back by Zoom.
Alright, we need a goal here. Need another goal.
On the near side. Body by Clement. Clement takes it away, but gives it away. Doby back. Here's Morgan Riley. And he fired it high. Brandon Carlo steps up. Up with it, Stutzla, and he'll dump it back down into the Leaf zone. And not enough for icing.
It is small indeed.
The boards, Yarncroke
Small indeed.
Lawrence on it against Shabbat.
Hello.
Stephen
Wow.
Lawrence at center.
What's that for?
Now Yarncroke setting it up for Lawrence in the final minute of the second period.
What?
Shabbat.
Just cuz? Just cuz, eh?
Doubles it on the back end into the corner. Yarncroke battles for it against Cousins. Lawrence trying to dig it loose. Up against the boards. Controlled by Perron, and now Jensen outlets for Shabbat. Off the stick to Perron deep. Ottawa changing, and then Stolarz trying to spring Marner.
What period? It's second period, but 20 seconds left.
It's
about to end.
Ridley Gregg follows up. Here's Gregg. Trying to play off the check to Tanev. Nice in the late stages. Bodied there by Amadio. Matthews trying to help him. Dug free by Pinto. And moving up is Zoom at the horn. And we're through two. As the game
Alright, who's winning?
back with his first Stanley
It's
Cup
2-1 for the Leafs. 2-1 for the Leafs after the second.
42 from Giroux and Shabbat.
Still anybody's game.
2-1 after 40 minutes.
I'm watching it on
Coming up is
CBC and they're so out of sync.
second intermission.
Are you ahead or behind,
Ron
Candace?
Kelly, Kevin Elliott, and Derek Lowe.
Nikki, no.
The Hockey Night
Not with
in
Pops
Canada.
today. Cynthia, I'm not sure as of yet. Not too sure. We'll see.
Knowledge is put to the test in every
I think you're.
GMC
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Truck Month is on now.
I gotcha.
Deals available on GMC Sierra Light
I'm just
Speed
bummed I had to
50
subscribe to Sportsnet. I was thinking it would be on
When
TSN.
pain shows up, Tylenol is on your team. It's
I was shit out of luck
having
there.
your back. Even when your back doesn't have
Shit
your back.
out of luck there,
Tylenol
unfortunately.
Extra Strength, your pain relief MVP.
What are you crunching on over there? Are those pickles?
Oh, this is John Ham's dog.
Yeah, for a tax. I'm gonna take one though.
Cool, could you get him on my cart? This is really heavy. Yeah, that's why you should never do this. Should have skipped it. That's my cart.
Oh no.
Oh, there.
Oh there. Run.
So cute. Okay.
A pickle.
What if I crash through the window?
That's genius. From business
Excellent.
to taking care of business, Rogers Xfinity Internet changes everything.
It's a good pickle.
Imagine if hockey sensation Connor Bedard had dreamed of becoming a woodworker instead.
Lean with it, rock with it, snap with it, walk. Walk with it, talk with it, say it with the love. Get funky with it, hands drop it.
Kayla.
No matter what his ambition was, CIBC
I think I need another one.
the way, with the right investment plan to make his ambitions real. Just like we have the right plan for all your ambitions too.
Want to surprise Daddy? Yeah. Okay, should we paint these please for Daddy? What color should we do? What if we do a blue for the Blue Jays?
Just being together
I do.
is like the biggest thing for me. I always want them to experience
I do.
time together as much as I can. Just feel like they have my back on the bad ones, and they always keep me grounded
Hi
on
there.
the good ones.
My name?
How are you?
Would Daddy see my name every time he pictures?
She's a superhero in all this. I feel like without her, I couldn't do what I do at the field.
High five, dude. You did awesome. Daddy's gonna be so excited to see these.
They don't care if I gave up 5 runs. They want me to just be dad and
Wait,
be their superhero.
JT Miller of the New York Rangers is trying to make US Open? No way.
I love these. I'm always looking down and digging in the mound, and I feel like it's something I can kind of reset whenever I need during the game. It's cool to have
There you go,
them
Rana.
out there with me.
Found a loophole.
You are a star.
You blew my mind.
Johnny pins it.
I just haven't seen anything ever like that before. This is what the stage was made for. The winner of Canada National will receive $1
I love it.
This was incredible.
I love it.
That's talent.
Caitlin, I think I need one more. No, just one more.
Top Chef heads north.
Welcome to Toronto.
And when the competition hits Canada,
They're here to fight for over $500,000.
there are no apologies allowed. Top Chef, all new. Thursdays at 9 on Bravo.
Bring them back to you.
The second intermission is brought to you by Rogers, Canada's home of hockey. Canada, it's time to bring home Stanley. This is our game. Battle of Ontario, 2-1. It's kind of like the Washington-Montreal game last night. A 2-0 game. Canadians calm.
It was the jar.
Assert their game in the late stages of the second.
I was getting them directly from the jar.
Different game plan. Different game plan. That we'll get to.
All right, Newsy, why don't we start with the penalty killing and what you know?
Yeah, we talked about the importance of the power play and the game plan going in for Ottawa.
There's only 2 left.
It's their DNA and they're very good at it. You can
Only
see
2
here
left
the
now.
video, them trying to expose some goal line plays here offensively. This is the first period. You can see they go right to the goal line right here. Their hands match up. In this situation on the penalty kill, the goalie's job is the front half of the net. The D-man is anything on the back half of the net. They throw the blind pass, doesn't quite get there. Stolarz makes a big save and a big part of their penalty kill. Now you get another look at it.
They're good.
Clean out the middle, but this is a situation. The goalie has the front half of the net. No matter what happens, to stuff anything, your job, and the D-man, you're taking away anything in the back door, they do it to perfection. It goes down the ice. Now, Ottawa finally exposes it. Similar type of play here. Goalie has the front half to the point where he almost sells out and flattens himself out. Carlo's got the back half of the net. Unfortunately, he's there doing his job, and he gets a little unlucky. It goes in on him. You can now look at it right here. You can
That
see
one was sour.
front half, back half. Unfortunately, it goes in. I don't know if I love the way
Where did Rana go?
On this.
She's back.
Well, you trust your defense so much in the NHL that you do just the front half, as you mentioned. You know that in this case, you knew Perron was there, but he...
Wait, can you guys see in the chat the notification for somebody who gets muted, or do you just see their comments disappear?
So I think it was in my 13th year I blew up my ankle, so I had to go down to the minors and play half a game just to see if I was okay. And I went down there and I was actually
AI summary, pickle party time.
in front of me. With all due respect, they're trying their best.
Comment disappears.
But they're in the minors for a reason. So when you're in the NHL, sometimes it looks as though you're not doing the right thing, but you are, because you have to trust what the system is.
Can I guess how you blew out your ankle? Is it from kicking a hole in
From
the ice?
scratch?
It's only a game. The only
You want
thing I'm
me to
gonna
make
nitpick about
cupcakes
that
from
is
scratch?
Brady Tkachuk, you could disagree with me.
You're probably not. He's probably the best in the league at down low on that power play. So
Caitlin
there has
wants
to be a game plan. The game plan here is Benoit, the strong side D. Your stick should be in that lane down to Brady. You don't need to help out with the middle or any seams. There's other guys that are doing that job. Your job
No, it wouldn't be
is to put your
tonight.
stick in this
Like, you're
lane
not
to
talking
Brady.
tonight.
So if the puck does
No,
come to Brady, he's
not
got to go
tonight.
closer to the corner. He can't be so close to the net when he gets that pass because, yeah, like it's covered well. And
You can
other
do
than-
it. I'm sure I could do it.
It's covered very well, but you don't want.
I'm sure I could do it.
That close to your net. That has to be your game plan.
Now, whether or not they'd be good.
Looking for Zetterlund.
I think they would. I can follow a recipe. You know what I mean?
You as a goalie would assume that's the
Lana, hello there.
dangerous guy.
Hello.
It appears as
Hello, hello.
By the
We
way,
baking now?
that penalty, obviously.
Well, I haven't
no
baked
hard
yet.
kill, and then,
I haven't.
audio got clipped by,
We
Matthews,
haven't done any
but it's
baking
not
yet.
sticking, I guess the ref didn't.
Other than the cookies
Okay,
the
let's
one
get to the Ridley,
time.
Greg, and
But that's
Okay, this is interesting. So in
Oh,
game
that's
one,
been
you
it. That was
saw
a while
when Ridley
ago.
Gregg went into
That was for
Stolarz.
Christmas.
Now I watched the comments after Stolarz after game one. He
Yeah,
said
I've got the
that,
game on right
Gregg
now,
just
too.
moved tired. He did not.
Got the
That,
game on the
to me,
side
was
here.
Intentional. And so Stolarz,
Going into
he's
third.
okay. Everybody's wondering about it. Is he going to play tonight? So here in the
True.
second period, take
All
a look
right,
at the
true.
conflict here between Stolarz and Gregg. Now Stolarz not too much yet. He recognizes that that's the
very
same guy that ran into me last game. So it's okay right now. Now it's going to get a little bit more confrontational. Big push, shot to the head. Now a huge slash right here. Still no penalty. And then finally, you're going to see Gregg is going to come back to the front. And there is the penalty. 2 minutes for interference. Gregg gets roughing. And so I found this interesting because the officials, of course, they weren't in this one. That, by the way, is
Oh, he
Mark
fucking
Veterans,
crushed
and
him.
he's telling him, hey, I let you have your wax. And Stolarz is saying, hey, but you got to take care of me. You got to protect me. So I just found that dynamic really interesting. And
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone
You
actually,
said
not long.
during business,
Well,
you got
like
your
an hour or
shot
two
Yeah,
ago.
they would say
what
that.
happened last
About an
game.
hour ago, I was on the
And
phone
but
with
now
him.
you're even.
Yes.
No
Jay
more.
Custon.
No more of that because he got away with stuff there, right?
Good old
There's no
Jay
doubt about it.
Custon.
So 5 periods into this series, there's been a game plan for the Ottawa Senators, and it will not be derailed or altered or modified yet. It's been
Lana, have a great night.
intentionally
Have a great
excessive with F1. There's no steering, there's no cutting the ice and have.
I wanna make like a
F1
homemade
is
pizza.
To go in and to kill and to get blood and to hit. And for
Watching
me,
Florida
it's
Tampa
an
right now.
investment.
Who won the
Five
first game
periods in
before-
and they're not changing this. This
for
is
that
an investment
series?
for later on in the series. Let's wait and see. Do some of the Leaf defensemen end up turning a couple pucks over later in the game, later in this series? But you're seeing it consistently. Obviously on a
Oh,
deep
this is
pinch,
the
I always say
first.
like you got to hit the
Gotcha.
D. But every F1
Game one.
is going in and trying to hit that defense.
Game uno.
No matter if it's Tim Stützle or Drake Batherson. Let's see if it pays off for Ottawa.
It's a good game, and there's another one going on right now, Battle of Ontario to the Battle of Florida. And let's show you this amazing Sam Bennett goal
Oh,
to open it
here it
about
is.
3 minutes into the first period. Maki Samaskevich flips it, and he takes
Wow.
it out of the air, kind of like Ovechkin last night, maybe even more spectacular Bennett. That's 1-0 Florida. Then with Matthew Tkachuk, who's playing in the box, Nikita Kucherov shot stopped, but Jake Gensel, quick hands as we know. And Bennett has just scored again. Wow, Sam Bennett. Oh, it's Reinhardt.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's Reinhardt has just scored, Sam Reinhardt, so we'll try and get that for you. Maybe do that on the other side of the break. And if you missed it earlier, 3-1, Raleigh, Carolina won their game over New Jersey to go up 2-0. It's 2-1 in Toronto, our coverage on Hockey Night.
Check what Mo posted. And what?
This second intermission brought to you by Rogers Xfinity. Game-changing internet. Stream, share, and score big with Canada's most reliable internet. Skip 60 seconds to score is here, and it's officially clock watching time. You can win $25 off Skip. Just place an order and pick a game.
Oh,
Your 60
whoa.
seconds. If either team scores in your
Pepperoni pizza tacos. Whoa, those look good.
I worry about my rivets, not my ratings. Accolades? I'll cheers to that.
That looks good. Crispy jacket potato loaded with chicken fajitas. The Caesar sub. Jalapeno popper mac and cheese. Oh fuck. Big Mac tacos.
And I said, hey, sorry, I've been working.
Spinach dip cheese crisps. Wow, there's some funky things. I'd crush all of those, to be honest with you.
Patrick Mahomes, any athlete can do it. You see what it's like to be Tom Brady, 7 champions.
You could add whatever toppings you want. Yeah, that looks really good.
Maybe a 2000
That looks really
Usain
good.
Probably Leo Messi, because I'd like to be the greatest soccer player ever for a day. That'd be pretty cool.
Big soccer fan, so Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe Anthony Edwards, because he's just so athletic and it'd be cool.
So many options, yeah.
Probably Steph Curry.
A lot of options. A lot of good options. Makes me hungry. Hungry to think about.
I would say any golfer.
No pineapple? No. No pineapple.
Just being good at
No way.
actually knowing what it
Let's be real. That ain't happening.
I enjoy my life.
Not on the pizza. Not on pizza, anything. I like pineapple though. Just not on pizza.
The most dangerous place we
Not for me. Stuffed crust. Ooh.
Is a good thing.
I love a good stuffed crust.
Home of the Blue Jays.
Love a good stuffed crust. I'm gonna go see what they bought at the grocery store.
In Montreal between 68 and 69. A few more years in the 70s than 86 and 83.
You spent some time in Edmonton.
Well, then you took a trip to Calgary in 89 before you returned to Edmonton in 1990.
I almost went to that.
You've been on the run for 32 years.
Stanley Cup playoffs on Sportsnet. Here for the Cup.
Yeah, he speaks for itself.
This ain't no half-baked TV channel. It's Food Network. From epic kitchen showdowns, spring baking champions, the all-star chefs bringing the heat to food ingredients, the place where real flavor lives. Only
What?
Food Network.
What? What? There's popsicles? Banana.
Stanley Cup playoffs on Sportsnet, presented by Instacart.
banana popsicles?
Rogers, Canada's home of hockey. All
For
year
real?
round. Rogers
Do you like banana
fans in downtown Toronto. If you're
Well, I'm
a
gonna
fan,
try
there's
one,
news
but
prizes,
a whole
giveaways,
box of
the Rogers
banana
Arzan Boni
popsicles?
or games at
That's
the
kind of a
Staples.
wild
Darcy
one.
Tucker, Night River Saints fan, rolling to
I think so, a
Toronto.
little
Darcy. Carlton
A whole
and
box.
Leafs alumni all contributing to Canadians who listen
Of just banana popsicles. We're gonna try one.
Through 40 minutes of play,
But, like-
CC, Craig, and Kyle at Scotiabank Arena. More of the Battle of Ontario.
A little sad about that decision, to be honest.
Closed captioning it.
Wait, a pill?
No, because you know what it reminds me of?
Ask your doctor about
That banana medicine you'd take when you were a kid. That's why you love it? It's like,
watching time.
why, you remember that was good memories for you?
Get your 60 seconds. If either team scores in your minute, you win too.
I feel like I'm eating medicine.
Coach Barr, welcome to the 15-second paint challenge. You look the part, and you paint the part. Our
Yeah, it
first
hurts my
subject
teeth
is
because they're sensitive.
Is it like a race?
All right.
Go, yeah. You already done? Oh, yeah. I didn't goalie stick. Fraction points. Yours looks like the letter
I don't
I.
hate it.
Okay, that is a hockey stick.
I don't hate it, but like,
Yeah, you can't count that last thing he did.
it's really hurt my teeth right now.
Oh, I'm losing.
Quotes about money. Every advisor in every old financial institution has one. Like this, Jen. A wise person should have
I'm trying to do quick bites, but it's not helping. You're watching the game with Lana? Right on. We got the game on right here too.
Yours? The answer is zero. Questrade thinks you deserve more zeros. So they change the game again with zero commission trades. Now go get yours.
Introducing Rogers Xfinity with internet that handles it all.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Built for more devices.
Okay. What if I crash through the window? That's genius. Let's do that. Excellent.
Nobody wants extra popsicle?
So Keanu can do everything.
I don't have cooties.
Almost everything.
I just think that acting, to be honest.
Let's go. Rogers Xfinity is
I'll
here.
finish it at
Canada's
this
most
point.
reliable internet.
BetMGM Casino has the most exciting live dealer tables. So when you want the magic of Vegas, you get the magic of Vegas. All the excitement of a player's paradise with live dealer blackjack, roulette, craps, baccarat, and more. Anytime, anywhere. Download BetMGM Casino.
Quest for the Stanley Cup has begun. Fourth consecutive playoff matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and the LA Kings.
I know, Johnny, but in this circumstance, I have to, unfortunately.
Last night, Alex Ovechkin knocked out one of the few things remaining on his career.
I understand why. Yeah.
Game 2 is the Canadiens
Thank
go
you.
for the split tomorrow night, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific on Sportsnet and CBC. Stats after 40 brought to you by Rogers, Canada's home
Hi there.
of hockey. Travis Green did take some solace.
Hello.
Now his Senators played at 5-on-5 in Game 1. Again here tonight, shot attempts, all favoring Ottawa, and they have cut the 2-goal deficit into 1. One Sens player said the first few shifts of Game 1, it was like an out-of-body experience. Never
We're
felt
almost,
that kind
we're
of
almost
intensity before.
done.
That was the big talking point coming into this series. Travis
I'm
Green
not.
said last week, we're going to be behind the 8 ball
I'm
when
not.
it comes to experience, but experience isn't everything. One game after, looking like very much the inexperienced side, one shot away with 20 minutes to go in Game 2, Chris.
And the Leafs have had experience protecting leads this year.
What the
35,
fuck?
1-1 when leading after 2.
All right, period 3. Here we go now.
As you venture into playoff hockey, you know, after this game, all of a sudden, these Sens players have doubled their experience. It just continues to grow, and that's how you have to approach it. But these are the moments. You know, the Leafs have to find a way to get some offense, get some shots on goal. Just 3 shots in that second period, not nearly enough. Now you got to get back pushing offensively.
Ottawa's held Toronto to under 10 shots in 4 of the 5 periods so far. William Nylander along with John Tavares. Linus Holmberg started.
Colombo! Colombo!
By the way, Matthews 11-2.
Colombo with the private jet. Let's go, Christine. Much love. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's fucking go. Much love.
Pass off. Kachuk. Stutzler across. Here's Amadio. Trying to work in. He's checked on the play by McCabe. Up comes Nyes down that
That was way too big of a bite. That's gonna really hurt my teeth.
Up with the puck. Matthews a rapid front. And off Nyes. Here's a shot that fell well wide off the stick of Ekman Larson and out.
Body Armor Hydration Drink with electrolytes, natural flavors, natural sweeteners, and no colors from artificial sources. Body Armor, the official sports hydration partner of the NHL.
So you got a pair of 22s just reaching for the puck. Stutzler with a nice pass across. You can see McCabe knew that he lost body position for a second, able to get back on the puck and not allow Amadio to curl that one through and get a chance on net.
Pinto and Domi on the draw. One's by the Maple Leafs, and it's Morgan Riley off the inboards. There's McMahon. Trying to bump the
Thank goodness that's over with.
It comes back to Riley.
Goodness gracious. Back to my potato chips now. Pardon?
I wonder how much this Domi line is Domi moving back to center. This is a line that's
Because
together a lot down the back stretch.
every bite I took was just a flashback to taking a shot of that banana medicine.
So they got the offensive zone face-off.
I had to finish it.
I think Craig Berube said, "No, I've seen enough. I think I like this
I had
matchup
to.
a little bit better." As Travis
We got it
was able
done.
to make the change.
We got it done.
Six league forwards have shot so far in this game. With a face-off, backhand.
All right. Let's get a goal here, boys. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, no.
Marner got clipped enough. Emily coming in
Oh, penalty. Penalty.
But an early lead power play here in the
Yeah, baby. Power play. Come on now.
The argument will be, was it a follow-through? Marner was going hard to the net. Just an excellent play by Austin Matthews. Quickly to get to the front of the net. The rebound was there. The linesmen and the officials are all talking now to discuss it. You know, the rule is if you're shooting the puck away and it's a follow-through, it's not a penalty.
Come on, be a penalty. Be a penalty.
It's a pretty detailed conversation here. And a pretty darn important one now.
could be a double-liner. Gene Tobias, the linesman, did go right over to the referee.
No, why is it frozen? My PC froze. Fuck. No. You gotta be shit me. Was it a penalty? Can somebody tell me? Was it a penalty? No penalty? That's bullshit. Fuck. Hi there. Hello there. Nope. The jet's taken off.
You've got to take another look at this. And the fact that it was 4 allows them to go look at it on video, which actually ends up with the call that they made.
You can hear friends.
Both teams remain at full strength for the face-off in the Ottawa zone. Matthews won the draw. Marner whipped it wide. Almost another quick face-off strike.
Boy, we've seen that before. That positioning by Marner, they connected on that one, and boy, they were awfully close there. Marner just missed on the line left side.
There's Greg trying to get loose inside the lead line, knocked away from him. McKee plays it along the boards. Amadio back. Jake Sanderson. Gene Pinto after it, but Tanev was there. Nyes ties up his man. Matthews trying to dig it out of the
I'm just focusing on the eating.
Ridley Gregg arrives on the scene.
I'm loving these potato chips. I've been loving plain chips lately. I don't know why.
And he can't beat Omar Sanderson with the back pressure.
Okay, wait.
Big play by Sanderson.
1 sec.
And now Sanderson's knocked off the stick.
1 sec. I'll be right back.
Back in.
Un momento, por favor.
Centering it, that's steered away by Omar. Pinto will dump it out to center.
All right, we need another goal here, boys. We need another goal.
Get it back. Ottawa starting to change, and so too are the Leafs.
Goal Leafs, baby. Goal Leafs.
Matthews, Mitch Marner, he'll flip it in.
Lori,
Is Sanderson around for
have a great night.
Matthews
Much
will
love.
Chip it inside the line, following up his cousin.
Much love, Lori.
Back to Shabbat. And Jensen.
No, I don't have any.
That's off the
I do not.
Matthews. Patterson able to power his way in front. That's sent wide of the net. Nines is on it. Matthews away. Nice move by Matthews. He'll drop to Marner. Marner rebound. And over down to make 2 stops. Sent away by Zetterlund.
Hey, thank you. Fuck yeah. Have a great night, Lori. You're in slow motion on my other device? That's weird. That's gotta be a little weird.
Curls on Ekman Larson. Looking for the trailer. Matt Paolo's got a re-rack out of center. Approaching 8 minutes of the third. Ekman Larson couldn't get it past Dutzla. Looking in as Everett has. And Yardsburg comes away. Off the boards and up to center. Lorenz trying to tie up Matt Paolo.
Rachel Smith. Thank you for the squirrel. Thank you. What chips are you eating? Plain potato chips. So tasty.
Back on the ice for the lead.
So tasty.
There's Robertson coming up with it, and he'll dump it in. Robertson missed the shift.
All right, next commercial break. We're gonna go pregame.
Brandon Carlo ahead. Robertson and
Did I crush the bag? No, I just like crinkled it up, you know.
Checked there by Perron and tied up.
11 minutes left.
And Cousins.
Kathy with the flamingo. The flamingo groove. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that.
Drop back to Shabbat.
Thank you very much.
Here's Cousins working against Nylander. Riley there, but Matherson's got it. Centers, and that shot went wide.
Thank you very much.
Top hit Zetterlund. His shot missed the target.
Go Leafs. Fuck yeah, baby.
Zetterlund again.
That's what I'm talking about. We're getting peppered right now, though.
Another chance for Patterson, doesn't get through. And Tavares
Get it out. Get it out.
To the line and just kept in by Jensen. Leafs on their heels here as Tavares looks up ice. That backhand does bounce the Leaf way to McMahon, who is finally able to get the change the Leafs needed. Toronto backed up in their own zone for 48 seconds. A lot of pressure. Marner digging after it, but Zook comes across.
Another win here would be huge. Knock on wood. It'd be huge.
Up ahead it goes for Greg.
Oh yeah.
Knocked off the puck on a strong play by Ekman Larson. Nice sends it in. Back is Sanderson. Jake Sanderson for Amadio. He'll look ahead and lets off Zoom. And it's icing against the Senators.
Oh boy, time to just take a breath. You got some end-to-end, the puck battles all over the ice, and then driving deep, little drop pass to Mitch Marner. There's the rebound right on the doorstep. Matthews gets taken into the net there by Shabbat. You know, at the last second there, kind of lost his balance. Shabbat gets boxed into the inside, and the rebound was
Chips and goals.
a close call. And
Good evening, Jenny. Good evening. How you doing?
on either side, just so dangerous.
How you doing?
Received 2 goals in
Come on now.
own skates.
Domi, another offensive zone face-off. Nylander back out there once again with Max Domi and McMahon. Behind the net, taken away by Sanderson.
Candace, I am, yeah. I am indeed.
Skating Ottawa defenseman will
That was unintentional, but we're going to pretend like we meant to do that.
into the Senators bench. Morgan Riley ahead. Nylander tied up there by Kachuk. Stutzla works it back and now
Welcome home, thank you. Feels good to be back. Fun time, but always feels good to be back home, you know? Moe's? Oh yeah, Moe's was good, you know, like, I did get to try Moe's yesterday, and it was really good. It was really good. Was it better than Chipotle? I don't know. But it was very close. Alright, it was very close. And I feel like the portion size that you get at Moe's, though, is better.
That's going to slide back in. Leaf ice. enough for icing.
I feel like you get more bang for your buck at Moe's. But
Chris, Rogers is Canada's home of hockey, and Rogers customers have a chance to win from the puck shelves to enter. For Canadians, this isn't just a game, it's our game. Senators without a shot on goal for 13 and a half minutes now. And without one here in the third period. On a set play, they bring Ridley Gregg down the ice. And
Casey Rose at the same color.
Goes over the top on Gregg, and they continue to wrestle. A pile up behind the lead net. Matthews trying to dig it out of the skates of Bedloff, and a centering pass.
oh yeah, here we go. Breakout now.
Back 2-on-2 with Marner. He'll flip it in. Shabbat able to ward him off.
The announcer said Canada and we got the election banner. What, it wasn't there until it was said? That's crazy. So Chipotle is better? I don't know. I still think Chipotle is better. A little bit. But I mean, maybe it's just because I'm a Chipotle snob, you know. But I don't know. I think you do get more bang for your buck though with Moe's.
We're going at it here in this edition of the Battle of Ontario.
Okay, one sec. We'll be right back.
To win. You could win a trip for
Un
two to
momento.
the Stanley Cup Final. Enter now.
When pain shows up, Tylenol is on your team. It's like Nathan McKinnon having your back, even when your back doesn't have your back. Tylenol Extra Strength, your pain relief MVP.
Introducing Rogers Xfinity with internet that handles it all.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Built for more devices.
Okay. What if I crash through the window?
That's genius. Let's do that.
Excellent.
Let the art come from within.
So Keanu can do everything.
You're so done, bro.
Well, almost
Why
everything.
don't you stick to acting, Uncle Keanu?
Let's go.
Rogers Xfinity is here on Canada's most reliable internet.
Maple Leafs got a big start tonight, a 2-0 lead in the first period. Ottawa fighting back. They need a push here in the third, but haven't had a shot on goal in the third period.
You know, that's how playoffs are so different. You look early on in this building, a 2-0 lead in the first 8.5 minutes. 2 goals on 4 shots for the Maple Leafs. Look like, oh, this is going to be another offensive blowout, a 6-2 game 1. Well, these are the moments in a series for the Senators, to their credit. They bent early on, but they didn't break. And now, if you're the Leafs, you go, can you stay offensive-minded? Can you spend some time in the Ottawa zone? And because you know right now it's the Senators that will be bringing their defense up whenever they get a chance. And you know the battle, Chris, for the interior of the front of the net will be going on in front of Anthony Stolarz, as Ottawa's got to try to get some traffic and throw anything they can to the front of the net.
It has been the style of game the Maple Leafs have been comfortable in this year. We've seen them efficiently protect 1-goal third period leads.
Yeah, you know, that has been sort of the mindset and the change for Craig Berube, wasn't it? It's be calm in these kind of emotional games. Can you bring a 1-goal lead to the end? Can you defend? I think the one thing you've seen it's been difficult for Ottawa is defending the middle of the ice. The Leafs have done it very well, and it is hard to get those second and third chances that so often you're able to score.
And while the ice is getting
What's up, little guy?
Ottawa zone, it's
quick pit stop for Anthony Stolarz, who
got both blades changed. That is a pit stop. You wonder what, he had the commercial break and he didn't think of doing that. And
Little baby.
It was top of mind. That's how much the game has changed. From my day, you would have had to take the pads
Little
off,
T.
take your skates off. Anthony Stolarz, it really has been the story. Here's the scrambles early on, and with that 2-0 lead, a couple of rebounds again, he's been able to fight for. The one thing that's been so noticeable though, is just his calmness in the net. He's calm when there's chaos in front of him. He's also aggressive when he's needed to be. Sometimes he'll come out and challenge you with that 6-6.
All right, 7:40 left. 7:40 left to go in the game. Bianca, hello there.
And he is again.
Stolarz is the man.
Been a factor in
I love
this
him.
game.
I love him.
like they got that ice fixed up.
On the other end, for Allmark, it looked like, oh no, here we go again. With 2 goals in the first 4 shots, is this going to be a difficult night for him? Now, he hasn't, in that second
Fur babies, yeah.
wasn't very busy, but now you just got to
Yeah.
have the mindset for your teammates.
I missed him too.
Okay, guys, get me 2. And
Cute little
I'm gonna
fuckers.
shut the door. Well, he's been able to keep it at 2.
I don't know where
so
Ivy
far,
is right now.
has given
Ma?
the Ottawa Senators a chance.
No, I think they went upstairs.
And ready to go. Pinto against Tavares. With under 8 left in the third period. Ottawa fires it down in behind the Leaf net. Stolarz, if he played that break.
Who else has got the game on right now?
Yeah, I think it even surprised Greg, didn't it? That might have been the one they could have picked off.
And Sanderson ahead. That's stopped up at the line and I think off
Glory.
Carlo into the league pit.
So I mentioned earlier, Stolarz is good at handling the puck. He's done it a few times
Caribou?
really effectively. He takes a quick little
yeah.
peek, feels the pressure from behind, and just a little late was Greg to maybe get the
Got
ball
me
off
on.
the stick earlier. He might have
Watching
been
the
able to knock
Dodgers.
that one down.
How's the Dodgers game going? Is it still preseason right now, or has the season started? Oh wait, no, it started, right?
Don't usually see for him.
No, not at all.
Winning 10-7.
Matthews on this draw against Stutzla. And now Kachekian. Matthews wins another faceoff. He has been dominant in that category tonight. But
Fucking icing again, Judas Priest.
Tanev's arguing a little bit. He thought it maybe hit a body. His reaction right away, we're getting a quick discussion, and it is going to be at center ice.
Okay, nice.
You don't often see the defender. He's got his eyes on it the whole time. The one draw trying to get it out there. So
Montreal wanted that call.
Yes, did they ever? And unfortunately, that didn't go well, did it?
And that kind of underscores the importance of calls like that. Washington ends up scoring on a offensive zone faceoff in overtime, but when icing wasn't called,
Fuck.
it was called.
Can't get anything cooking here.
Offside that's called. At the Toronto line under 7 left in the third.
What's really been interesting to watch in
Catching
these
up in
2
shots,
games so
though, at
far
least.
is just the back end. There's so much made
Holding them
the
off.
impact of Tanev and McCabe and the sort of comfort zone for Mike Van Ryn to throw them out against the top lines each and every time, which you're seeing the change here. But it's been a 6-man unit so far in this series. They've been not afraid to have any of the pairings go up against
Still
them
2-1, yeah.
lines, and that's something that
2-1,
for the Leafs in the
7 minutes to play.
That just wasn't so.
Stutzla against Matthews. Winger win by Marner. So Matthews 15-3.
B, hello.
The dot
Hello
in the
there.
game as he swings it in. Marner after it against Sanderson. Rolled past them. And Brady Tkachuk, who
I gotta go pick up this couch and take it to the dump in the morning.
Now McCabe. Wide.
Just a little couch though.
But Matthews put off him denied.
Quick $100 bucks. No problem.
Eyes gets it deep. Here's Sanderson. Off the boards to the lead line. In deep by Stutzla. Brandon Carlo.
Don't
Around for
run.
Lorentz. Here's Stephen Lorentz. Back Diagonal shoot in, looking for Lawton. Played away by Jensen. Lawrence to the line for Carlo. Back in the corner, Lawrence. And that pass from Lawton slides all the way back into the lead.
Found your lucky tea, yeah. The lucky orange tea. The margarita tea.
Shabbat. That hits the skate of Yarncroke, who heads off. Jensen. Up off Batherson. And McRobertson starts the other way. He'll send it inside the line. Ottawa up with it. Here comes David Perron. Playing it around, and Ekman Larson there for Benoit. Around for Robertson off his stick to center. Not Paulo dumps it back in. Got that tags up.
A quick double shift for Stutzler there too. And he had just gone off, and he's right back on looking at this matchup.
No, come on.
Tim Stutzler on, and Ottawa has tied it.
When you look
Fuck.
at the bench right now, you know, there's on the road, you can't.
Johnny boy, yeah.
There's a long shift with Stutzler.
Yes, sir.
You've got this line of
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
line that for Craig Berube he's unsure of. And here's just a reverse to nobody. A little miscommunication. Domi can't get there. McMahon can. And there's Gaudette getting position there.
Fucking tip.
Stutzler gets it back to the point. The quick release and the tip up and over the shoulder of Anthony Stolarz.
Oh.
Again, being on the road as a coach, you don't have the luxury of the last change. You have to.
That's so unfortunate.
And he does so here.
So unfortunate.
First shot of the period for the Senators, and the Gaudette deflection has equalized it.
It's fine.
Adam Gaudette's first
It's fine.
Playoff goal. You know, and for a feeling for a coach, you know, Craig Berube is a great matcher, and he knows the importance of that. I think they want a little time here to see. It definitely wasn't goaltender interference, so they're looking at an offside to try to take a little bit more time to decide. Mark Savard has got his head buried looking at the monitor below.
And you know, if you follow the Leafs, the success rate
has been really
video
good.
guys in this situation. Does everybody clear the zone is the question. As we keep it going, and
oh yeah, that looks to be awfully close, but
not making contact with the blue.
Synchronized.
Yeah, they are.
The blue line there was awfully close.
They are
to the
playing
fact that
decent.
He needed the timeout.
And you need to be
It's a way different game compared to the first game. Way different game. Hello there.
And it looks like no challenge game tie.
Hello there.
With just over 5 minutes to go, it's Gaudette from Clubman.
They had like 3 shots. That was their first shot this period.
Leafs had a 2-0 lead.
And they fucking scored. It was a good tip though, to be fair. That was a good tip. Right over the shoulder, top corner. I drove for like 2 hours on the way home, but that was it. Pops was feeling pretty good. He doesn't really like to chill.
And that's going to be icing Toronto.
Which was fine. I got some sleep at the start. I didn't really sleep much on the way back. The way home always feels way quicker though. It feels way quicker. Like it didn't feel like the 10, just under 11-hour drive that it was. Plus we stopped for lunch and stuff too, so we made a bit more stops than what we did on the way up. We stopped at the one observation deck in West Virginia. That one fucking bridge that's absolutely massive. We stopped at that. And then for lunch and then just for gas. That was it. It actually was pretty good for gas. Like I only went through a tank and just over a tank of gas it took to get there. And then just like the same back obviously, but it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Almost next goal wins time. Plays it back for McCabe.
Yeah, exactly. West Virginia talking about having an accent.
Pinto looking at Greg, broken up by Matthews, and now
We didn't really
Stolarz deflecting that to the corner.
hear anybody talk
Amadio winning a battle.
to hear it.
McKee breaks up the pass. Amadio back to
The mountains there, like that drive it was a nice drive. It was a really nice drive.
Zoo moves it behind the net for Pinto. Checked by McKee.
Fuck, they're just getting.
Anderson up again.
It's been in Toronto's end for.
Side for Zoo.
It feels like the last half of the period.
Riley off his stick, and now McCabe will take over. Up for Nyes. Over the line with Matthews driving the lane. It's a cross.
Come on.
Oh. Down. As that pass keep back, and I think we have surprised Nyes. Matthews line touch close. Matthews again, unable to get it to Marner. And it's scooped away. And
Come on, that's delay a game. He flicked that out.
it isn't.
Yeah, that puck went straight out. You're gonna have
He flicked it right out.
here in front. We talk about desperation plays all over.
Flicked it right out.
Along the boards in front of the net. And some exhausted bodies.
Yeah, everyone's feeling good, Joe. Everyone's feeling good.
Straight out. Every lead playing referee at the end of that play with their arms in the air to signal it.
Fuck.
But
A power play here would be huge.
for Allmark there on a nice give and go between Nyes and Marner, right in on the doorstep and able to go.
No? That's.
Here's the play. Right along the boards. Good boy. I think the end call for them is that it did hit off the glass after the discussion. You could see tapping it there. And disaster averted. How about Allmark here
Shit.
on the doorstep?
It did hit the glass.
Marner back to Nyes. Stick able to make the play.
That's unfortunate. I was really hoping for a power play there.
Sometimes it pays to be a bad fan. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction.
It's only game 2 and I'm already freaking out. Glad KK got to Duke. Yeah, KK got to see the Duke campus too, so that was cool. It was so nice. That campus is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
News happens. Is he really in it for you? From around your neighborhood to around the world, City News has it covered 24/7.
That was one of the toughest golf courses I've played too. Those greens were so well protected, it was fucked.
Mitch Marner, welcome to the 15-second paint challenge. We look the part.
It ate me up.
Can we
I
paint?
shot like a
Our
96
first subject is
or 97, one of the two, I forgot.
go. Yeah. You already done?
It ate me up.
Oh yeah.
I had some good shots though. Some good shots, some bad shots.
That's okay, that is a hockey stick. That's a little hockey
Just
stick.
tough.
Yeah, you can't count
Just
that last
tough.
thing he did. You can't count because that was on.
Beat Pops though,
I'm
so
losing.
walked away with a
Delivery
win
of the
there.
game brought to you by Instacart, the winning way to get groceries delivered. Brady Kachuk
My
said
kids said
before
they
the game,
felt
we
smart
have to
when we
enjoy
visited
these
it.
moments. Down 2-0 in the second.
It's true, like you just, when you're on the campus, like you just kind of feel like
That Adam Gaudette, who was placed on waivers
pretentious.
back here in the preseason, signed in Toronto because of his history
Smart.
with Travis Green in Vancouver. His first career playoff goal, he delivers there as well, and we're tied at 2.
It was cool.
With under
Nico got
3
in.
to go in regulation time. Leaves the two centers on the ice, Domi and Tavares.
I like this for Craig Berube though. You mentioned Domi, okay, he was on for the goal against. You get an offensive zone face-off, try to get him an opportunity to get one back. You know, offensively, he can probably do more than Holmberg. And now you're looking for a goal, not trying to defend.
Off the draw, Ridley Craig on that far side for Ottawa, striding out through center. Sends it down in the late zone, 8-2 the shots. Here in the the third period for Toronto. But the Senators with a big goal to get even. Trying to get even in the series, but here's Nylander.
Ooh, Willie.
Great pass stopped by Omar. Giroux collects the rebound. Pounded there by Tavares. Out at center, it's Kachuk. Across for Stutzla. Turns on a dime there, gets it back across for Kachuk. Bodied by Tanev. Domi up the boards, but onto the stick of Stutzla. Jensen shooting. And the rebound. Stutzla got handcuffed and unable to cash. Comes back to Shabbat. Jensen again.
I like this.
And that pass got past Stutzla. Big McCabe up the boards. Jensen seals the boards, keeps them alive for Ottawa. And now Tavares able to work it to the line and out. There's Drake Batherson in, 90 seconds to go. It'll be Dylan Cousins.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
And a beauty.
What a save. What a save.
And what a finish here. You got chances at both ends and goaltenders.
Oh, man.
Tied at 2, you know the next one's going to be big. A little give and go in the middle. Nylander, who's been all around the ice tonight, got a quick shot going back against the grain. And then Cousins coming right off the bench, gets that quick wrister. Again,
How much time? I think under a minute and a half.
2 feet outside the blue paint.
Yeah, about a minute and a half.
Quick glove save.
Matthews against Cousins, and it's Cousins who won that draw. But went wide. Centerland hits along the boards by Benoit. Ekman Larson ahead for Marner. And away goes Matthews with Nyes. 2-on-2. Crisscrossing in the zones and firing that wide. Benoit steps up into the corner for Nyes. Ripped along the boards by Shabbat. And out comes Sanderson with Batherson. Drake Batherson cutting in. Off the side of the net. Around it goes Nyes trying to catch up to it.
Oh!
He works it past Zoom.
Oh, I thought that angle looked different.
Nyes in front. Matthews. And it's blocked in front.
That was so close. That was a play. Come on!
Chance there for Kelly Yarncroft.
30 seconds left.
That's the biggest defensive play of the game. We have a stretch where nothing's going on offensively. Now you got end-to-end action.
Walking off the boards. Lawrence trying to catch up to that. Stayed just inside the line, but now out. And Greg stride for stride with Tanev here. Dying seconds of the third period. McCabe around Pinto. Trying to set up one last shot. It's not going to happen. Locked out. And we will go to overtime in Game 2.
Overtime.
Battle of Ontario. Boy, just all kinds of efforts here to try to end this before overtime. Batherson with the curl and drag gets the skate in the way at the stick of Benoit, still gets the shot away short side, just a little bit off, and a good spin move by Matthew Nyes, controls it to the front, little drop back, and Yarncroke with the chance, but it's Zoom who makes the block in front.
It will be the 6th time in Battle of Ontario history that a game will go to sudden death overtime. Leafs have won 4. The Senators have won 1. Who's going to be there?
Let him come over here.
Why?
Senator time now.
Love glitter? Try having it literally everywhere.
Hi there.
Waterworks? Nothing's more dramatic than a skin knee. Paparazzi's got nothing in first graders.
Oh.
Oh my god, I can't even say this out loud. You got so many nicknames created.
What name do you call your dog other than
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Dog's name's Dudley, so I just call him like Duds. Snuffleupagus. We're her name's Maggie. We call her Stinky a lot.
Stinky?
But she's not stinky, so I don't know why we do that.
Papa? What am I supposed to call him? I call him like Cutie and stuff. That's
Did Dev make it home?
Snuff. Call Harold.
Well, he went right back on the road. He hasn't been home. But yeah, like everything got fixed on his
I
truck.
don't even call him by his name. I just call him all his nicknames.
He's I talked to him today. He was on his way to Kentucky.
How it just came up. Like we started calling him Snuffle.
Had to head back out to Kentucky.
It was just, like so fluffy. It just transitioned, and it's like it never stopped, and now it's completely out of hand. And here I am.
The trucking life.
BetMGM Casino has the most exciting live
Poor guy
dealer
hasn't been home in
So when you want the magic of Vegas, you
in
get
over a week.
the magic of Vegas. All the
Got
excitement
stuck in
of Players
Virginia.
Paradise with live
Stuck
dealer
in Virginia for the weekend.
blackjack, craps, baccarat, and more.
Drove all the way back to
Anytime,
Hamilton
anywhere.
with a load yesterday. And then today I had to head back out to Kentucky.
Download BetMGM Casino.
So he hasn't been home in over a week. And he probably won't be home until like Friday Friday. 2 weeks on the road pretty much. Yeah, he's got a good bed. He bought a good bed when he got the truck, so he said it was alright. The only thing he said he wished he had was like his laptop so like he could play some games and stuff, but he's got a TV and stuff in there, so he can connect his phone to the TV and watch.
With the standard hybrid,
Or it's a smart TV,
2025 Ford
so
Maverick.
you know he's good as long as it's got
What playful white creature is
some
sometimes
service,
called the canary of the sea?
which he just hotspots from
The
his
blue
phone.
whale. It whistles, chirps, and squeals to communicate.
Yeah, he's definitely
It uses
happy to have his own
echolocation
truck
waves
for
to
sure.
navigate and find food. To learn more,
So he's happy to be on like he's making money when he's on the road, so
What you're gonna find. You gotta decide.
he's got to make money to pay for the truck. So he's happy to be working.
That's why I'm here. The treasure hunt. I'm stepping into history on a time-traveling adventure to the
But he did say he's excited to get home on the
The
weekend.
most dangerous place we've ever been.
I'm not going anywhere until I cross the finish line. Yeah!
Whoa! Jackpot, baby!
Derek Lalonde is our special guest analyst during the first round of the Stanley Cup. The panel is here. Last night, this is where the trouble began. Playoff overtime goals. Who's got
Ottawa.
0? Yeah, I'm not saying. If the Easter Bunny has 0, I'm not saying. Giroux, Amadio,
He
and
bought
Nick
his own
Cousins
truck,
scored
yeah.
overtime goals for Toronto.
Yeah.
Tavares 3 times. in
He's
his
an
career.
owner-operator
Matthews,
now.
Lawton, Tanev, Riley, and Nyes each has 1 OT win.
And Messier has none.
Yeah,
Owner,
so-
operator.
That was a big thing on ESPN.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, Jean Beliveau had 1. Lots of guys that are great. Had 0
Sometimes guys
1.
don't go to the net. OT.
By the way, Darcy Kemper last night went 48 minutes without facing a shot.
Real time.
Yes, real time.
Wow.
How long do you think it was between shots for Ottawa that Anthony Stolarz had to sit cold?
That's a great question.
10K
I'm gonna say,
likes. I
28.
don't even know what we were at before.
What? 52. 16:56 of
I forget
game
what
time.
we were at
but
before
actual
we ended the
time,
live.
52 minutes prior to that goal.
Wow. I would have been sleepy.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years now, eh?
Amazing,
Right? Yeah.
So let's look at the goal.
So let's do a recap.
Almost
First
4.
2 periods and a half, Ottawa dumps the puck in, F1 finishes every time. Does that soften up OEL, who's done a great job of breaking the puck out all playoffs? The Leafs have done a great job of breaking the puck out all playoffs. And then it comes down to a play with 5 minutes left. And you're going to see OEL's going to get this puck, and he's going to skate it to his partner. You're going to notice 1, 2, 3, 4 checkers right here. So once OEL skates this to the net, and his partner's in the corner, I call that skating to your partner. Now, he's not an option.
Yep.
Domi's right here, and Domi is kind of like reading to
Bro,
the
what's
side of the
up?
ice. So what the play really should be is bypass into the neutral zone to your winger, try to get the line, keep it safe. But no, he's going to reverse this to Domi, who's not there.
Thank you,
Jimmy
Colombo.
Stützle is going to be
Thank you
F3,
very
and he's going to
much.
jump that right there and create the turnover. He's just going to go a simple low to high, and it's going to be one of the few shots that got through, the first shot of the period that got through and tipped in. A great tip by Gaudette. But again, like, OEL maybe just doesn't need to do that play. Like, as a centerman, and
I'm tired.
that's the first mistake Toronto's made on the
Rain, thank you for the hand hearts.
Okay, so earlier in the game, there
Thank
was a
you,
play in
thank
which
you, Rain.
Toronto
Much
Maple
love.
Leafs and their fans thought that there was going to be a power play for the Leafs. And so we're going to see the follow-through was a play with Shabbat. and you're going to see that Marner's going to get clipped with the stick, and this is when everybody thought, oh boy, okay, power play, but the referees, Gord Dwyer and Pierre Lambert, properly called
No, I'm yawning, sorry.
4-minute penalty, so
I'm
it
tired.
can be reviewed. Now, the question is, if he
I
doesn't
am
actually shoot the
tired.
puck, is there a follow-through? But the fact is that when Shabbat had the puck on his stick,
Who's winning?
his
It's
stick actually
tied
hit the
2-2.
skate
It's
of
going into
Nyes, and that's why he
overtime.
loses possession. So indeed, that is a follow-through, and there's
OT.
a right call. There is no penalty on the play.
So Rule 60.1, if you
Wendy,
if
thank you for
read
the
it, there's
camping.
nothing in a normal shooting motion, as long as you're not swinging your stick wildly,
Need no T1
that's okay.
here.
Because there were some people asking, do you have to touch the puck for it to count as a follow-through? No, you
You like
don't.
the
That
camping
was the
one?
right call.
Consensus.
Is
here
it one of the
looking
new
for a
ones?
review on the goal either.
Offside, no. I wouldn't have
No.
challenged that 2-2 game and then
Tampa would have challenged it, but
2-2 game and risk the power play, no
Speaking of
chance.
wise
No
Tampa-
chance.
Tampa had a tough challenge tonight. But usually they're really good.
Breakouts for Toronto.
Yeah, I talked about in the pregame. They're vulnerable to turn the puck over on the breakout. They're 18th in the league and giving the opponents 4 chances for. And what's frustrating is they did an unbelievable job the whole game. Here's a 50-50. This puck needs to go out. They support it. It's out. It's just rinse and repeat. We've got to keep getting the pucks out. Hence why Ottawa couldn't get anything going. They had no zone time. Out of the D zone again. Great job of protecting the middle ice. We need a puck right here. Great job of not getting anything through. They get back to their D zone, get the puck out again. Really simple. Puck out.
Alright, let's get OT
Just keep
started here. I'm
these up.
fucking
That's how
tired.
You eat times from the DNA of them all year long. That's why they've held third period.
Oh, man.
Goalie handle. Great job on the forecheck. Goalie bypasses. Very similar to what you talked about.
Fair, that is
Great
fair.
breakout.
I gotcha.
And it's just deep.
I think it is one of the new ones, but I do like it
They did
too.
a really good job of getting the puck out. It's just really frustrating.
Mucho
Unfortunate.
gracias.
One time they get turned over and end up in the back of the net.
4 shots in the third period, 52 minutes, the other shot. Staylock's been brilliant. Great tip by Gaudette, who used to be a Maple Leaf, came in the Ryan O'Reilly deal. People might remember a big moment for him. By the way, Ullmark.
Yes.
So one thing with Ullmark, if Ottawa wins this game, this is a huge comeback for him. After
I don't
the
know if I'm
first
going to
period
make it much
tonight,
longer.
He had given up at least 2 goals in his
We might
last
do a
6
cooking live tomorrow
postseason
night.
periods. Like, he was struggling.
Might do a little
He
cooking
battled
live.
back tonight.
Especially in the third period.
Finally
Just
make that
notice it.
jalapeno
when-
popper
in
salad.
Game 1, he gave up 2 goals on 4 shots, the same as tonight, and you're wondering, boy, that's a lot mentally, and how is he going to react? So with the game really on the line, he came up huge in this third period. Like I said, he faced 9 shots, and I'm going to say he probably had 4 or 5 grade A by the Leafs. And so this is great news for the Senators and their fans. And he did promise he was going to be here. He really said that he had to, memory of a goldfish, and he came.
Bianca, have a great
Which, by the
night.
way, that
Much
is a myth,
love.
Because I researched it today.
How do you know?
I researched it today.
Nobody knows.
How are you?
What is a memory of a goldfish? It's
They
a good
say
one.
it's long. I don't know how you can research
I hope
that on
it
a
is.
goldfish.
I
but
do
that's what they
remember
say.
Adam Gaudette when he played for Vancouver. They had a behind the scenes, and he was on the bench telling a joke. He was asking one of his teammates, "What did the fish say when it ran into the wall?" He goes, "I don't know." Damn. How's that?
That's
I'm the
Remember the
grandfather. I
highlights,
love that joke.
Football just rolls.
That's
Yeah,
one of
that
the
is
highlights,
true.
down in Florida,
Please.
Tampa.
That is true.
Yeah, tied at 1. Carter Verhaeghe with a big hit on Eric Chernak. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, that's a huge hit. Holy
Look like
fuck.
we're watching the Leafs versus Ottawa.
You got crushed.
Anyhow, Chernak did not return. Shortly thereafter, Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel get into a scrum. So Matthew Tkachuk comes back with a vengeance tonight. A lot of talk about whether he'd be in. Dmitry Kulikov sends one towards the net. Sam Reinhart will score to put them ahead 2-1. Now the Panthers pressing once more. Brad Marchand fires it on net. Nate Schmidt bangs home the loose puck. Goal was reviewed, but it was ruled a good goal. 3-1.
Are they telling
Now
fish
here's Matthew
jokes?
Tkachuk with
Yeah.
his pretty goal. Reminded me of his
Yeah,
game one
yeah, I
of
am.
the first game
Oui.
of the third round.
Oui.
Raleigh. Just so magic those
I will
games. A
be.
gamer, as Paul Maurice said back then. 4-1 at that stage. 5-2 now. The Florida Panthers stunning Tampa in their own building. As we know, Carolina won their game to go up 2-0 in their series. There's a game in Vegas tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern. But we've got overtime in the Battle of Ontario. Back to Chris Craig and Kyle on Hockey Night in Canada next.
Okay,
Oh
ladies.
my god, who did all these? These are great. Where'd you guys find these?
What the fuck is going on? We're gonna call it a night here. We're gonna call it a night. I'm fucking.
Yeah, this is my first trophy.
I'm gassed. We will be back. I forgot I brushed my teeth in just 8 minutes. We'll be back tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Alright. Gonna do a cooking live. Much love and thank you all for everything tonight. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well. And as always, a good night. And love you. Bye. Ciao. Ciao, amigos. Ciao. Ciao.
Where'd you guys find these?
Can you tell us what each of your